Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's Tuesday night and time for our weekly weekend recap. I think I got all the right letters in the right places for that. Anyway, hey, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope it started off great. I hope you had a great weekend, and hope you're looking forward to the next one coming up. That you're enjoying the week while we're at it. By the way, when I say enjoying the week, I mean I hope that you can find things to do that you find interesting, that you find fulfillment in. I do not in any way say or mean to imply that you should be super excited about the 95 degree and 110 heat index weather that we're currently experiencing. I, I I tend to prefer cooler temperatures. Make no bones about that. Um, but I don't mind warm weather. This stuff is hot, and I'm not a fan of hot weather. If you are, hey, that's great. I love that we can all be individuals and we can all have our own individual, unique styles and takes. Um, please enjoy, but know that some of us people are melting. Okay, but hey, I do hope you're having a good week. And this week was another week for us, another week of us doing some different things and checking out some different stuff. Like most weeks, there's always something that kind of throws it for a little curve. Um, they say that it's been said, and this has been attributed to several uh, leaders and different people over the course of history. But they say that plans never work, but planning is essential, and so we just kind of keep going with it. And we plan some, and we kind of wing some of it, but we give it a shot. Anyway, let's jump right into it and let's talk about what we did and how we interacted with local businesses and local artisans and everybody over the course of this past week. First thing I need to do is get the right slide on the screen. So, Steel and Stitches, once again, we were planning on being at the farmer's market, but we didn't make it. Just the not this past Saturday, but the week before that was the Arkansas Yarn Crawl, and honestly, I feel like it took a lot more out of us than what we realized it did at the time. Um, Actually, Jersey and I were having a conversation about this the other day, and she says, maybe next year we can try to plan this out so we don't have to do quite so much in any given day. And I think that might not be a bad idea. Maybe see if we can't stretch it out over a few more days to try to make it a little less harried and chaotic. But, well, we got 11 and a half months to plan for that. So we'll figure that out when we get there. uh, some of the places we went this week, Demo's Smokehouse provided us with dinner one evening. Um, I really want to say I think that was probably last Tuesday, right after we got back from the yarn crawl, and nobody was feeling like cooking, so we let Demos cook dinner for us that night. On Thursday, we actually made it to something sweet for Keto Day. So we stopped by something sweet Thursday morning and got some of the keto items from their keto fridge and enjoyed those on Thursday. Jersey had one Thursday morning, kind of a brunch thing, and then we also had some Thursday night with dinner. Very delicious. On Thursday, we also went over to Unraveled and picked up some yarn and officially finished our Arkansas yarn crawl for 2024. Unraveled was the last stop that we had to make on the yarn crawl, and we had originally it was going to be on Tuesday, and that didn't work out. Wednesday didn't work, so Thursday morning it was, and we snuck over to Unraveled for a little bit on Thursday, and officially got our card signed with the last entry. Got all of the 8 stamps and signatures that we needed on that, and then turned those cards in so that they could be submitted for the drawings. And yeah, they gave that a shot. And while we were there, we picked up some more yarn, and then we got a little bit more yarn, and uh, we walked out of there with a box of yarn and a bag of yarn. So we got the yarns. We got all the yarns, and we'll probably have to do it again in another couple of weeks. But hey, that's what it is, right? You you make stuff out of yarn so that you can sell to make money. So you can go to the yarn store so you can buy more yarn, so you can make more stuff that you can sell so that you can go to the yarn store and buy more yarn. So, but yes, we were unraveled and uh, got that taken care of and got to visit with them for a little while. We also went back again on Saturday um, for Stitching Day, the official wrap up for the yarn crawl, and visited a little bit more and spent some more time there. And I think we got some more yarn that day too. So yes, got all the stuffs. And as I said, yeah, this past week wrapped up the Arkansas yarn crawl. It officially ended on Saturday the 27th. And Unraveled Yarn Boutique was the last one of the 8 yarn shops that we had to hit. We had uh, kicked around some ideas. We didn't know whether we wanted to start at Petra's or end at Petra's at Unraveled. But it kind of worked out better for us for the way that we had everything scheduled to actually make that the last stop, knowing that that's the one that we had, the most time that we could actually hit, and it'd be easiest for us to be able to pick it up, whenever we needed to. Yes, yes, there were trips to Shadrack's. By the way, I found this out about 4 days after the fact, that this past Saturday was the last Saturday for their sticker summer. So you didn't know if you knew this, how normally Shadrack's has that, you can go, the first Saturday of the month, you can go get a sticker. Well, they were doing that all summer. Every Saturday you could go get a sticker. And this past Saturday was the last Saturday for their sticker summer. So, which is kind of funny because I think that this coming Saturday is the first Saturday of the month, and they're going to have another sticker that Saturday in as well. Oh, and one other thing is, I also noticed that I think the sticker that we got on Saturday is not the same sticker that they had that they showed off. So I guess maybe we didn't get there in time and they ran out of the other ones. But we still got a sticker, and it was one I hadn't seen before. By the way, I'm sipping on some lemonade from Lemonade House Girl tonight. We'll talk about that some more next week. We got a chatty. That's what. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we did get the sticker. I swear, for some reason, I didn't think that was what it was. But okay. And then we got the sticker that I thought we. Anyway. Oh well, enough of that. Yeah, I'll go look under my seat and dig that out. I had placed it for safekeeping. I had a one of those packs of gum with it's the 3 stacks of 5 that are all in the cardboard box and folds over. I placed the sticker inside that so that it wouldn't get bent or messed up or anything while it was in the car, and then forgot about it. And when I went to pull out a stick of gum, it went flying, and it's now currently residing underneath my seat. We didn't make it to the farmer's market this weekend. Like I said, it was one of those things that we had planned to do. It just the trip just took a little bit more out of us, or a lot more out of us than what we'd anticipated, and it was just we wanted to, we just didn't have the energy to be able to make it. It was just we were just both exhausted. And, in the grand scheme of things, it probably was for the best that we both stayed home and slept. I think I got to sleep in until a whole 8:30 before the dogs woke me up. But yeah, still, even though I did, not get to sleep until like 2 o'clock, like I wished I could have, it was still nice to be able to just relax a little. So And I mentioned Lemonade House Grill today. We also had Lemonade House Grill for lunch on Saturday. We did that right before we went back over to Unraveled and Weber's and spent some time over there. And then Saturday evening, my alter ego got to go down to the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Jonesboro. They had their bull ride, their mechanical bull, was in the house that night, and uh, when they have that in, they usually call me and ask me if I'll DJ the mechanical bull, and I enjoy it. It's fun time. I really enjoy the crowd and the energy, and it's just a lot of fun. If you've never ridden a mechanical bull, I suggest you go try it at least once. It's an interesting experience. So, but that's where I was on Saturday night, and then Sunday. Sunday is Scooter's Coffee Day, uh, mostly because Shadrack's is closed. But as I was perusing the the Scooter's Paragold Facebook page, I noticed this duck. Now, I want to know what I need to do to get a duck. I mean, I'm not going to drive a Jeep. I mean, I guess I could send Ricky over and see if he could get me one. But also, the face on this duck, I really feel like I need this duck in my car because the face on this duck looks about like the face of most people in my car when I'm driving. But yeah, I just saw a duck. I thought the duck looked cool. So I had to share with you. And then winding up and wrapping up and to finish our weekly recap, last night had to make a late night mad dash. Okay, it was only like 8:30, so it wasn't that late at night, and I drove the speed limit, so it really wasn't a mad dash either. But we did go to Freddy's yeah, we went to Freddy's and picked up a few turtle sundaes and brought those home and had those for a nice evening treat to kind of cap off the week and to energize and get ready and start up everything else. So, like I said, this was a little bit of a more laid back week for a lot of stuff that we normally do, but it was still fun. It was a good week. And I'm looking forward to this coming week and seeing what other places and other local businesses that we can interact with over the course of this week. So, one more thing. I don't know if you've been paying attention or if you've been following on or you've been looking at these slides as they go up on the previews for the events, but um, I had this built. I had AI generate this, and then I made some tweaks to it early in the season, and I just wondered if anybody's noticed that this thing slightly changes every week. You notice here's the Scooter duck from this week down here in the corner next to the season and episode count. But yeah, I've been adding something in there each week, replacing one of those other little pictures with something that we have done in a way we've interacted with local businesses over the course of that past week. So I'm really excited to watch that kind of grow and watch those fill in. And then we'll go back and review that at the end of the season just to see what it all looks like and see who all made the cut. There's lots of cool stuff in there. Anyway, that's it for this evening. I hope you guys have a great week. Look forward to find ways that you can interact with local businesses this week. And we will talk to you on Thursday and go over all the stuff that's coming up this weekend. Until then, have a good evening, guys. We'll see you soon.